Hello, my name is Ben17 the Nerd, and welcome to my channel where I talk about all things nerdy and geeky. Today I'll be discussing my 10 favorite Marvel heroes. Please keep in mind that this is my opinion, so let's get started. At number 10, we have the master of the mystic arts, Doctor Strange, who is one of the most powerful sorcerers in the Marvel Universe. First appearing in Strange Tales number 110, Stephen Strange was a brilliant but arrogant surgeon whose life changed forever after a car accident broke his hands, and he was taught mysticism by the Ancient One. Doctor Strange has taught others how to wield his powers, and his powers include projecting his body in astral form, time manipulation, conjuring magical bolts, flight, telepathy, telekinesis, illusions, hypnotism, dimensional travel, and other magical abilities. His popularity has increased thanks to the recent solo film, where he's portrayed by Benedict Cumberbatch. Doctor Strange has also appeared in cartoons and video games. Doctor Strange's powers and abilities make him number 10. At number 9, we have the Thing, from the Fantastic Four, who is former pilot/astronaut Ben Grimm. He traveled with his best friend Reed Richards, Reed's fiancée Susan Storm, and her brother Johnny to outer space, where they were exposed to cosmic rays, which mutated Ben Grimm into the Thing. Now I picked the Thing over his other Fantastic Four members because in my mind, he's the most tragic. Because at least the other Fantastic Four members look human, but Thing looks like a monster. He's also famous for his catchphrase, "It's clobbering time." Thing's powers and abilities include super strength, durability, endurance, and immortality. The Thing's durability allows him to stand toe-to-toe with powerful beings such as Juggernaut, Doctor Doom, and Thor. He's not only been a member of the Fantastic Four, but also the Avengers, the Guardians of the Galaxy, and S.H.I.E.L.D. He matches strength to the Hulk and blows battles off of his skin. He has been featured in 4 movies and 6 anime cartoons. I love the Thing because he's a tragic figure and just a kind-hearted hero. At number 8, we have the Punisher, who is one of the most ruthless anti-heroes in the Marvel Universe. Frank Castle was a Marine who took his family out on a picnic when they came across a gang fight. The mobsters, wanting no witnesses, gunned down the Castle family, except Frank, who decided to wage a one-man war on crime, and became the Punisher. Punisher has a vast array of weapons, including an M16 machine gun, an Uzi 9mm, and a Deer Ringer D32. Punisher is also trained in many forms of hand-to-hand combat. He uses night vision goggles, knives, noise suppressors, and other gadgets. His clothing usually consists of a black t-shirt with a white skull emblem, as well as Kevlar jackets and trench coats. He drives an armored battle van. I love the Punisher's nonsense behavior and personality. He has appeared in 3 films, and his best live-action portrayal was by John Berthenau in the Netflix series Daredevil. He's due to get his own Netflix series in November of this year. At number 7, we have Captain America, the first Avenger and the Sentinel of Liberty. First appearing in Captain America Comics number 1 in March 1941, he's one of Marvel's oldest superheroes and has become an American icon. Steve Rogers was a skinny weakling from Brooklyn who was desperate to join the army and serve his country, but he was rejected every time. However, he volunteered for an experiment called Operation Rebirth, which injected him with the super soldier serum, which enhanced his body to the peak of human perfection. He became Captain America and fought Nazis until he was frozen in suspended animation before being found by the Avengers, whom he became the leader of. Captain America is one of the most skilled fighters in the Marvel Universe, and has faced many heroes and villains in fistfights, including Black Panther, Spider-Man, and Thor. His signature weapon is the patriotic colored shield, which is made of an adamantium vibranium alloy. He uses it for both defense and offense, throwing at any foe, knocking them down. His suit has changed from time to time and protects him from knives, acid, and some gunfire. He surpasses the most athletic Olympic athletes. Captain America has appeared in many movies and cartoons, but his best portrayal is by Chris Evans in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Captain America has an indomitable sense of will and courage, which motivates him to keep on fighting for what's right and never back down from a fight. At number 6, we have the mighty Thor, the god of thunder, and one of the strongest Marvel heroes. Thor became a protector of Earth and joined the Avengers in many battles. He made enemies, both mortal and immortal. However, recently, Thor became unworthy of wielding Mjolnir, his hammer, and Jane Foster became the new Thor. Mjolnir gives Thor immense powers, and only those who the hammer deems worthy can hold it. Even without the hammer, Thor is a skilled fighter and strong warrior who possesses mystical weapons. With Mjolnir, he can generate the weather, travel through dimensions, fly, teleport, absorb and generate energy, become invisible and intangible, and can manipulate souls. His feats of strength include battling Hulk more than once, fighting Thanos, and defeating the legendary Greek hero Hercules. Thor has become popular thanks to his appearances in the Marvel films, portrayed by Chris Hemsworth. He has also appeared in various cartoons and films. At number 5, we have the Merc with the Mouth, Deadpool, or the Regenerating Degenerate, who has become popular with comic fans due to his black comedy and ability to break the fourth wall. He first appeared in New Mutants number 98 and has since been featured in dozens of comics, TV shows, video games, and his own solo film. Deadpool can break the fourth wall because of his mental illness. The experiment that Weapon X performed on Deadpool gave him a healing factor, which made him nearly unkillable. Immunity to disease. He also possesses super strength, enhanced speed, endurance, agility, reflexes, and he's a skilled martial artist. He's unpredictable in combat, which gives him an edge. He can fight nearly anyone, including Taskmaster, who can copy anyone's moves. However, his greatest weapon is his mouth, which can annoy enemies to the point of wanting to commit suicide or surrendering. Deadpool is an awesome character, and I look forward to seeing what else they can do with him in the future. At number 4, we have Wolverine, the Canadian member of the X-Men, also known as Logan, James Howlett, and Weapon X. He is one of the most popular members of the X-Men and has appeared on screen so many times. However, he has recently died in comics, but he has been replaced by Laurie Kinney, or formerly known as X-23, and Old Man Logan. Wolverine has an adamantium skeleton, which protects him from harm, and he also has 3 sharp adamantium claws protruding from his knuckles. He has an enhanced sense of smell and hearing, possesses a healing factor which makes him hard to kill. Note, hard to kill, not unkillable like Deadpool. Wolverine is a skilled fighter who could even fight Captain America. His strength, speed, agility are enhanced when he goes into berserker rage. His fame really rose when Hugh Jackman portrayed him on the movie screens. He has appeared in many cartoons and video games. Wolverine has a gruff personality which makes him antisocial and kind of a jerk sometimes, but he still possesses a moral sense of responsibility. His rogue personality and toughness make him likable. At number 3, we have Iron Man, or Tony Stark, who is known for his thousands of different Iron Man armors. First appearing in Tales of Suspense number 39 with the gray bulky armor, Iron Man and Tony Stark were regarded as B-list Marvel character until the first Iron Man movie was released, starring Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. owned the role of Iron Man and continued playing him to this day. Tony Stark is one of the smartest people in the Marvel Universe, and he's also a skilled fighter and engineer. Iron Man's armor gives Tony super strength, flight, magnetism, an onboard computer which is capable of multitasking, energy shields, repulsive beams which are fired from the hands, and a big chest-mounted unibeam. However, the capabilities and weapons vary with each armor, ranging from stealth armors to Hulkbusters. Tony Stark is a brash, impulsive person who is trying to do good in the world, but is often cynical about it. His sense of humor makes him popular, as well as his looks and wealth. He has become one of the most popular Marvel heroes ever. At number 2, we have the Hulk, or Robert Bruce Banner, who, as you all know, was exposed to gamma rays and became the Hulk. The Hulk is one of the strongest Marvel heroes known. The more angry he gets, the stronger he gets. There are different personalities and versions of the Hulk, and each possesses superhuman strength, but also enhanced speed, endurance, and healing factor. Hulk has performed many super strength feats, including lifting a mountain and beating Thor, but when he goes into World Breaker mode, he becomes insanely strong and lets loose all of his anger. Just turning into World Breaker Hulk creates an earthquake that sinks half of the East Coast. Hulk has appeared countless times in media, from a live-action TV show portrayed by Lou Ferrigno to 3 movies. Hulk is my second favorite Marvel superhero because he represents the good and darkness in all of us, and how we need to control the darkness inside of us. And finally, at number 1, we have your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Spider-Man was the first superhero in general that I knew before Batman or Superman, and he has inspired me greatly to do good even when things don't look good. I don't have to explain the origin, and he is really popular because in reality he's a guy who is trying to pay his bills and take care of his Aunt May. Spider-Man's powers and abilities include wall crawling, enhanced strength, speed, agility, and an extra sense called the Spider Sense, which can warn him of danger and allows him to sense his environment without having to see. He combines the Spider Sense with his strength and agility to form his own type of martial art, called the Way of the Spider. Spider-Man has appeared in 6 movies, 8 cartoons, and countless video games. He is Marvel's greatest hero, not because he is the strongest, but because he is the most human. I hope you liked this video. Please like and subscribe, and have a good day.